Advertising. Now, this is really, really big because we deal with Fortune 500 companies who have $100,000 a week budgets, and sometimes we get these guys in, they're just throwing money away, throwing money away. Well, if it costs 10 cents per click, we're going to do $1 a click just to help, drive more views, drive more traffic. The problem is it's not converting traffic. And you could have a $100,000 budget a month, and I guarantee you that if you didn't know what you were doing, I could come in with a $10,000 budget a month, and I can smoke your sales for what you're spending 100 grand on. And the reason people, I guess really don't know about this is because when a pay-per-click company comes in, they're going to say, well, look, if you spend $100,000, we're going to get 1 million people to look at your product. The problem is if you don't know what type of people you're buying to look at your product, you may not be getting sales. So we're going to evaluate your pay-per-clicks, and that is when you hit Google and you type in "choose for sale," and you have those first 3 spots, those are paid advertising. And we want to make sure that the people that are sitting there on paid advertising are actually people that are going to buy your products. We have to, we look at demographics, we look at locations, geo-targeting, and follow me ads, redirect ads. And we want to make sure that when someone is actually viewing your ad, they're the person that is going to be buying your product. And this takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of development, and most people don't do that because what they're doing is they're pulling from a database that just says, okay, you're selling shoes, great. And here's all the people that may or may not look for shoes, and they're not thinking about, are these really the people? Is this the demographics of these people? Is it male versus female? Is it 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s? Who are actually buying these things? And they're not getting down to even, is it people, is our demographics phone? Is it computer? Is it tablet? And they're not, dialing the campaigns in to be able to hit those particular people. And that's what we're going to look at. We're going to help you geo-target, do the follow me ads, do the budgeting and the projections, all the pay-per-clicks, retargeted ads, and make sure that everything is dialed in correctly. Because if you're spending, let's just say $10,000 a month, and you're not feeling like you're getting that money back, then you're doing things wrong. And that's probably 99% of people out there. They're just throwing money out at pay-per-clicks. The other day I had a guy come in, my AC broke, and he said, hey man, how did you hear about us? And I said, well, I organically typed you in, and I found you this way organically. He said, man, it's really great. I'm glad that I don't have to pay for that paid advertising because it's just so expensive. Well, paid advertising is not necessarily expensive if you're doing it correctly. And so we're going to show you how to do it correctly, because even that guy who's paying for his paid advertising online, whether it's through Google Maps or the just regular Google or Yahoo or whatever it is, he shouldn't be having those words come out of his mouth. Well, it's costing too much. It really hurts my bottom line because this advertising is just so expensive. If those words are coming out of your mouth, then you need to hire us because we can help you with that and make sure you're not spending too much money.